It's my locker. Ta-da! Right here. See?
Can you believe that I'm sitting here talking to you in this locker room, and just over your shoulder I see your locker and your beautiful life-size poster above that?
It's still hard for me to believe. I feel like I've been dreaming about this moment since I was 5 years old.
That's not even close to an exaggeration for Kristin Dodd. It's as if this Albuquerque native was born to be in the bright lights and on the big stage.
I was one of those little kids that when somebody would come visit home, I would prepare a full routine and then go out and perform it for all of the guests in our house.
And what was on TV in that house solidified her dancing destiny.
And so I grew up in a family that watched the Dallas Cowboys.
Dancing and the Dallas Cowboys. You know where this is going. So many women want to become a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. The process has its own TV show. Kristin made plans to try out as soon as she graduated from UNM, where she was on the UNM dance team for 4 years. But those Dallas auditions in 2017 and 2018 just didn't work out.
And so when I got cut last year, it was honestly probably as devastating for my family as it was for me, because they knew how much I wanted it and how hard I worked.
It just meant she had to work harder. And she did.
It feels like a dream. I almost feel like a movie star coming to get your hair and makeup done.
This year, Kristin, with that lifelong dream, possibly bigger than AT&T Stadium itself, finally saw it come true.
Oh, I feel like I can breathe.
And she made the team.
What was it like the first time you got to put on that uniform?
I can tell you that every time I put on that uniform, I literally feel like a superhero, like I could do anything.
But there is so much more to this New Mexico native than just amazing choreography.
I knew that out of high school, going to college, I wanted to serve in ministry. And so I felt called to learn sign language when I went into college. And so I studied linguistics with a focus in sign language studies. And then my senior year, I started volunteering for Deaf Bible Society, which is a Bible translation organization.
Kristin has turned that calling into a career. She works for that Bible translation company Monday through Friday, and then moves and twirls in that teeny tiny uniform on Sunday. Two worlds, two passions for Kristin that haven't necessarily always been in rhythm.
It has been a struggle, I'm not going to lie. A lot of Christian people have very traditional values, and I think once they get to know me, they see where my intentions are, and that I'm by no means out there dancing to do anything inappropriate. I'm doing something that I love and that I feel like God has called me to do.
That's not even close to the only criticism Kristin and her teammates have to shake off.
I think it's surprising considering we're almost in 2020 now, and people still have all these preconceived ideas of what cheerleaders are and what they do. And
I can't speak for the rest of the cheerleaders, but I can tell you Kristin has a pretty special fan club, much louder than all those haters. I'm looking at you, New Mexico.
I mean, I'm constantly getting comments and messages like, you know, we're so proud of you from Alamogordo, or we're so proud of you from Santa Fe, and, you know, we're cheering you on from Taos, and just things like that. Even though I wasn't home, it felt like I always had a piece of home with me.
How many of these does Mom have at home?
You know, she came for a game last weekend, and so I was able to give her a bunch. I signed a bunch to take home, too. Oh, yeah, my grandpa literally has printed pictures that he's enlarged and framed and put in his house. And then when I went home last time, I was like, Grandpa, that's really big.
There is no doubt about it. She is definitely one of America's sweethearts now, but she was ours first and always will be.
I am so proud to say that I'm from Albuquerque and that that's my home.